This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, launched the Jalila Medical Research Centre on Wednesday, the first independent medical centre in the UAE, at a total cost of over 100 million dirhams. The launch came during a visit to the Al Jalila Foundation at the Mohammed bin Rashid Academic Medical Centre in Dubai Healthcare City. And he was accompanied by the Dubai Deputy Ruler, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The centre's focus is on 5 epidemics across the country: diabetes, obesity, cardiovascular diseases, cancer and mental health. During his visit, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed was briefed about the achievements of the foundation since its inception, and also about its vision, which is to support medical education, provide therapeutic services and support the medical movement in the country. Following his meeting with the Al Jalila Foundation's employees, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed viewed the charts and designs for the new sustainable 10-storey green building. The ruler of Dubai then went on to highlight the importance of promoting a culture of research and studies in all specialities in order to advance and improve the healthcare sector here in the UAE. Intensive care medicine and critical care came under the spotlight today as the 10th Emirates Critical Care Conference opened here in Dubai. Under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, the Minister of Finance and President of the Dubai Health Authority. With the outbreak of diseases, epidemics and emergencies are no longer localised due to advancement. And experts say that keeping abreast of these changes and developments in healthcare is essential to patient safety. However, delivering optimal care cannot be achieved without continuous education. That's according to His Excellency Engineer Essa Al Maidor, the Director General of the DHA. The 3-day conference will discuss the latest research papers on the management of various cases at critical care units, such as tumours, sepsis and respiratory diseases, as well as neurological and hematological diseases. The conference is the 4th worldwide for the value it adds to medical professionals. That's according to the conference chairman and president of the International Pan-Arab Critical Care Medicine Society and Emirates Intensive Care Society, Professor Dr. Hussein Al-Rahma. He's also the head of the critical care department at Dubai Hospital and says that Dubai plays an important role in improving critical care across the globe.
You cannot improve it without a continuous education, and the best education when you organize such conferences where you get all the concerned parties all together under one umbrella in parallel, so all the concerned staff coming from all over the world. That's why we see around more than 1,000 participants in this conference, which shows and give us really an indication that there is an increase demand on this type of education and in this specialty. So really it is very important, very essential, and I hope it plays a role, and I wish good luck for everybody participating in this.
3 important points we are looking at. First, introduce Dubai as a center of training the trainers. It's not only a center providing, no, we are training the trainers. We have been chosen as one of the representatives of the region for WHO as trainers. Beside the development and the existence of new diseases and the new technologies and the number of visitors and the speed and rapidity of the diseases need really a collaboration from all over the world. We need to help each other because there is no more disease of a region. Now the spread and the way of spread of these diseases have also developed with the technology, and it's so rapid. It's not easy, and sometimes you might, as what's happening now with Ebola in Africa, it starts in one place, within maybe hours or days you find it out spread through the neighbors. It's containing these things, it's difficult, so rather than to wait for them, is just go to the people, train them, prepare them to face these things and make them ready for that.
Running alongside is an exhibition showcasing the latest developments and technologies in the field of intensive care. While they can keep a patient alive, they can also increase the risk of infection. Dr. Khaled Shukri, the CEO and Vice President of Hospitals and Medical Centres at Al Abir Medical Group from Saudi Arabia, says it is important to ensure collaboration and proper standards are met, especially in countries with limited access to resources and information.
We have to work together on one of the major projects we call the Argus project. The Argus project is called the Achievable Recognized Global Unit Standard. And what we do is that we had to set up standards, what is in ICU first. So you have countries with limited resources, don't have a bed, don't have even a hospital, and they call it an ICU. But we have to provide what's the minimum standard for them in order to provide a safe care for these patients. And this is we're going to work with 30 different countries, with the WHO and other societies around the world, so we can put some standards so everyone will know what is to provide a better care for our patients.
The UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Antonio Guterres, has expressed gratitude to the UAE for allocating $5 million to support the UNHCR in Jordan. The Minister of International Cooperation and Development, Her Excellency Sheikha Lubna bint Khalid Al Kazmi, announced the donation in a press conference held on Tuesday at the ministry. The contribution was made as a part of an interagency $60 million donation by the UAE to a number of UN partners working to address the needs of Syrians inside and outside of the country. The donation coincides with the 3rd anniversary of the Syrian humanitarian crisis and the number of refugees fleeing from Syria into neighbouring Lebanon passed the 1 million mark today. There are currently more than 2.5 million Syrians registered as refugees, with some 590,000 in Jordan. The Sharjah Children's Reading Festival will be back for its 6th edition this month and will be held from the 15th to the 25th of April at the Expo Centre, featuring 1,694 activities for children and adults. To be held under the theme Discover Friends for Life, the 11-day event is expected to be the biggest yet, which will see the participation of 124 publishing houses from around 17 countries. The event will feature a lineup of 95 writers, artists and academics, which will include workshops, reading sessions, theatrical performances, film screenings, painting and writing competitions, as well as educational lectures, in addition to a cultural programme of lectures and workshops. On the sidelines of the festival and as a part of their celebrations of the Emirate, being labelled as the Capital of Islamic Culture 2014, an award-winning exhibition from the UK-based organisation, 1001 Inventions, will also be hosted. The interactive exhibition, which will run from April the 15th to the 15th of May, will highlight 1,000 years of scientific and cultural achievements during the golden age of Islamic civilization. According to the festival director, the event is aimed at instilling the love of the written word among children and developing their culture, skills and talents.
The main importance of this festival is, first of all, is toward the children, toward the youth. Is trying to make them to love the books, to love reading, and to establish this boundary between them and books, between them and education, entertainment educations, as we can say, because we have a lot of activities that try to raise the bar of education and literature, especially with Sharjah being chosen the Islamic capital of the whole Islamic world now. With those all activities, with those all event going on will take place, especially in this festival, is try to make the youth to love the books, to enjoy books, to enjoy reading.
For the first time, there is a competition dedicated to those with green fingers as the inaugural Dubai International Garden Competition blooms in the downtown area. The DIGC is holding a 4-day international competition for 13 plots between 72 metres squared to 225 metres squared, running until the 6th of April. It aims to promote sustainable landscaping that is low impact, low maintenance, low in resource use and frequently low cost. Since this type of landscaping is tailored to a particular site and climate, it is able to take care of itself. Through this, organisers hope to encourage the art and science of horticulture in Dubai, while also creating a vibrant mechanism that will sustain the development of the science, technology and business behind plant cultivation in the Emirates. The competition is open to competitors around the globe and is being held under the patronage of the Dubai municipality, along with Dubai Tourism and Commerce and MR. Gardens will be judged according to overall impression, impact, unity, balance and sustainability, among others. Special awards include Best Show Garden Award, Best People Choice Award and Best Florist Display.
The aim of this competition is to educate the region about landscaping. So the main reason of creating landscaping and creating this competition to let landscapers to compete together, and from this competition they will motivate and you will reach what you call it innovation. So the main outcomes of sustainability and the main motivating for the sustainability is innovation. So by finishing this and developing this competition, there will be lots of innovation landscaping. The atmosphere and the way they compete together, it's like social community together. They're coming together and each one support the other garden. There's competition, but at the same time there's balance and there's, we can say, life between them.
For me, it's a great privilege being here, and it was a great honour being asked in the first place. And I've second time in the Middle East, but nothing to do with landscaping was the first time. So, and to see the difference and how do you judge a garden in a completely different climate to the UK was always going to be challenging. And I've got to say, I'm blown away. I'm so impressed with what I've seen here, and it's a really exciting opportunity.
And finally, one of the region's leading luxury timepiece retailers, with over 60 years of history in the United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Seddiqi Sons, is showcasing historical items from the private family archives at Dubai's Mall of the Emirates. The family-owned and operated company is credited with being one of the driving forces for the region's timepiece industry. The exhibition is displaying watches and memorabilia which have been hand-picked to depict the journey and rise of the Seddiqi family, from one single store operation in the 1950s to the powerhouse that it is now, including personal effects of the late founder, Mr. Ahmed Seddiqi, that have deep historical and personal value. The aim of the exhibition is to showcase the evolution of one man's vision and how his passion created a community that is connected by their appreciation and love for the art of horology.
This exhibition, as you can see, it's the first type kind of an exhibition any retailer does to exhibit their history, the journey of over 60 years in retail business, and showcasing our rare documents, rare pieces, some rare machines that we had from the service center from the old days, and just to show the people the history of Ahmed Seddiqi and Sons. It was difficult the first 64 years. Coming 64 years, it will be more difficult. Everything is becoming more complicated. Cities growing, competition. But the only thing that we have to always focus about is the customer and customer satisfaction. They have to be always happy. They always, we always want them to trust us, that we give them the best service and bring to them the best products. That is the difficult part. It's not expanding is the difficult part. Having the customer's trust, having the customer satisfactions, that's the best. That's the most difficult, which we are doing our best to improve it. And we never give up. Always there is an improvement in that.
The exhibition is free to view and will be at Mall of the Emirates until the 9th of April.